So the rerun of Dossoles Holiday is just after finishing up, and it was a pretty interesting event to say the least. I deeply enjoyed the tone of this event. It was kind of a pseudo sequel to the events of the first arc of Arknights. The story of Dossoles Holiday focuses around Chen and Lin being invited to the city of Dossoles by its current mayor, Candela. She intends to invite Chen's uncle, but Wei refuses because he could not be bothered. But Chen and Lin are suitable replacements for Wei himself, so he gets to not have to deal with it, and Chen and Lin get a free holiday. So what's this event about, and why do I enjoy it? Well, it primarily focuses around a conspiracy to destroy Dossoles, which takes place during the Dossoles Warrior Championship. The Dossoles Warrior Championship is a unique event within the city of Dossoles that comprises of 3 main rounds as well as preliminary rounds. Now, the preliminary rounds is a series of several different events, which will be up on screen now because there's a lot of them there. The only one that really matters is the brawl, which Lin and Chen get involved in and absolutely dominate. The other 3 rounds are a treasure hunt, which is round 1, a triathlon, which is round 2, and a battle royale, which is round 3. However, obviously, if it was just a little competition, maybe it wouldn't be that interesting. But there's obviously a conspiracy to destroy Dossoles during this event. And this is carried out by 3 primary people, which is Pancho, Tequila, and La Pluma. Now all 3 of these people are related. Tequila is Pancho's son, and La Pluma is his adopted daughter, which gives a nice family element to the antagonists. Tequila himself is pretty interesting. He's not entirely sold on the idea of destroying Dossoles. However, he values family highly enough that he goes along with it despite his objections. However, before we can get to any of their conspiracying, Chen and Lin form the Long Rat team. As part of their competing, they pretty much dominate the entire event. There's a few standout moments in round 1, which is Lin discovering the bombs that they've set up around the area, and Chen saving Mizuki from a group of other competitors. Now, the second round is actually really entertaining. Chen and Lin get buried inside of one of Tequila's warehouses, but they blow their way out using some bombs that Lin took from the terrorists, and then share a bicycle to get to the finish line. After finishing the cycled section of the triathlon, they have to swim, which Chen dives into the water to rush to try to catch up with the enemy teams. However, Lin is able to control sand with her Iridium arts, so she uses it to create small footholds for her to quickly run across the water to reach the finish line. However, to save sand, she hops off the heads of the other competitors, including Chen, which is quite funny, and manages to reach the finish line first. And before we go any further, I'll just quickly mention that Chen and Lin's respective girlfriend, Hoshigume and Swire, are also there on entirely unrelated issues. They are taking their holidays there, is what they would say to Chen and Lin, but Swire found out Lin was going there and followed her all the way across the continent just to spend some extra time with Lin, taking up all of her and Hoshigume's holiday days in one swift journey. For the third round, the Battle Royale, it is obviously interrupted by Pancho declaring his intentions to Dossoles and blowing up a section of the city. Now, Candela takes this in her stride and doesn't even react. She simply sends some drones over to record what's going on in the boat so that she can show it to Dossoles and keep them entertained. Chen, who is obviously on this boat with Lin, rescue a bunch of hostages and manage to escape the ship while blowing it up at the same time. This pretty much handles the situation at hand, but that's pretty much it. After the situation is resolved, Chen and Lin get to meet up with Hoshiguma and Swire, and they get a lovely picture taken, which is the final CG of the event. This is a really nice CG. It is accompanied by a pretty interesting conversation between Wei and Fumizuki, where Fumizuki asks Wei if he believes Chen will ever come back to Longman, to which Wei replies yes, which in my mind is setting up a future return story where Chen will presumably return to leave Longman. Whether Wei will be around to see this day is unknown, but he is extremely confident that she will in fact return. Which, you know, it's a pretty nice event that it's giving a little bit more completeness to some of the Act 1 story. And with all that being said, I think it's a pretty interesting read. And if you skipped out on it, you should definitely check it out at some stage. But that is all I have to say on this event. If you somehow managed to make it to the end, I appreciate you. You are good people, and I will talk to you next time. So like, is Arknights just unintentionally giving a ton of shipping bait in events like these, or is it just me seeing things where they aren't?